We almost started on time. We almost got there. We were a little off. Just by a bit. One day I'll start on time. One day. But howdy. I need to put this in the Discord. Also, I do have music on in the back. I might get copyrighted for it. I might not. Regardless, oh fucking well. Also, I hope that is the music alright? I don't know. That's for you to tell me. Also, I had to fiddle with my camera so much because I was just yellow. It's better now, but I don't know if it's, like, I don't know how it looks. You guys tell me how you think it looks. Either way, it's a lot. But hi, y'all. Howdy doody. I think my brain just tried to say how you doing and then also howdy doody. Alright, updates. Wink. I already said it in the Discord, but I'm actually so happy with the frickin' thumbnail for this. It just looks so cute. I absolutely love it. And that's... Alright. Bye, Smug. Oh, hey. Did you look at that? Chat box function? That's... Does that ever happen? Well, I need to fix that for a second, then jeez. Let me mess with that for a quick sec. Howdy, Ash. There, let's see how that is. Also, hi Tommy! Tamo! There we go. Look, I have a little chat box. Look at that. Let me see how big it is. I don't want it to be too big. Actually, I think I can move it up a bit. There we go. That's a little better. I don't want it to be... Now I'm gonna be like nutty about it because I don't want it to get too cramped. There we go. I think I can live with that. But howdy! How's everyone doing? I hope your day's going well. I'm gonna go grab the water for my tea that I made because witchy stream, so tea is required. And I didn't want to make coffee again. Hey Ash, does this water thing look familiar? It's really useful. Thanks for that. Delicious, delicious tea. If any of you are wondering, by the way, which tea I'm having, it's rooibos tea. Rooibos. It's a type of African red grass. It tastes really good, and it's not only my favorite, but Arca's. So the more you know, right? Love all my lovely people in chat right now. Why is it quiet? There's the lo-fi. Also, is the music too low? Too high? I don't know. What I do know is probably gonna get copywritten for it, but it's fine. Because this is a bonus stream. Who cares, right? Oh well, I don't make money off my content. Pretty sure a strike isn't gonna... I'm not gonna get a strike from a frickin' lo-fi. And if I do, Jesus. I would use chilled cabinette. I really wanted a very specific type of lo-fi, which is witchy lo-fi, because there's a whole vibe going, and I wanted to stick with it. So, you know, it is what it is. Ah! Hot tea. But, and you know, while we're here, we may as well with this. Set the groove, set that mood. There we go. Ta-da! Beautiful. Astounding. Marvelous. Ah! God, Jesus. Oh, it might be a little large. It's fine. Yes, you do. That's a song by Ed Sheeran. Well, sung by Ed Sheeran. I'd sing it, but that absolutely gets me copywritten every time. Every time I sing it. A cappella. It's just like, no, we hear Ed Sheeran. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, God, no. Please, let the snow end. It snowed non-stop where I am for like 2 weeks. Maybe not that long, but like for like at least a week. It was just, it wouldn't stop. Also, hey. Along with the witchy vibes, those of you who were in VC last night will recognize the cards. But for those of you who weren't, these are tarot cards. You know, they, I already talked about them in the last stream that I had, but you know, not the last one, the one before that, the vibe stream last time. But, thing about them, you can ask them basic, like, about you questions, and they'll come straight for your throat, no mercy. It's beautiful. I did that to all of my friends, in VC last night. So, you know, if you guys at any point want to be like, may the cards tell me something, let me know. That's you're cute. I love you, Tommy. I felt like doing something fun with them today because streams are fun. I love talking to people, and this is nice. And Tommy, did the cards scare you too much? Are you intimidated? By the way, this is random, but this is one of personally the most beautiful cards I see in the deck. The past is the present and the future as well. The cards. Just take 3. Take a little trip into your future with me. Now you young men are from across the sea. I love that I'm singing this with lo-fi in the back. Come from 2 long lines of royalty. Your lifestyle's high, but your funds are low. Need to marry little honey whose daddy got dough. Such a good movie. I need to rewatch that movie. It's very well done. To be honest, I don't use the cards super often. I like having an excuse to use them. I think it's particularly fun. It brings me joy, so why not? And for context of the past, the present, and the future. Fair enough. But yeah, actually, like genuinely, if anyone in chat wants to ask the cards anything, let me know. What we did last night, in the VC that we had, was greatest weaknesses, greatest strengths, what you should be wary of, what you should be careful of / wary of. Just like stuff like that, you know? Little things. It's really interesting, and every single time, for the most part, everybody went, oh no, because you don't think it's real until it hits you, and then you're like, that's actually good advice for a thing that's happened recently. Including myself, by the way. That's happened to me many a time. So, you know, I have those. Also, while we're on a witchy vibey stream, I can show you something. Hi, Saoirse! You know, while we're on the topic, and I have an excuse to do them, I'm gonna go bring over my crystals. They're all in a spell jar right now. Don't worry about that. Oh no! You spelled Saoirse's name wrong. Sinful. No, don't move, please. Stay in place. You know what? Everything can come over. I'll bring everything over. We're just gonna have a whole vibe going. With specifically the witch aesthetic, and we support that. It's just everything. We're just bringing over everything. Because why the heck not, right? What harm shall it do? I am enjoying myself, so why not? Fun fact for y'all, this stream's for me, bitches. This stream is for me and my interests and my tastes, and y'all have to sit through it. Because this is my channel, you cretins! Also, I literally I got this for Halloween. You guys have seen it before, I know, but I still have him. I do love him. He's precious. And I keep him on the windowsill. Also this, my jar of frickin' rose petals. Because I thought it looked pretty when I put them in the jar, and now I use them in tea, so. Alright. Oh, cool, cool. I look away, and what does Saoirse do? Go hog wild. And, like, of course, plugging each other is perfectly fine. However, I see that head pat. I see what you've done, Saoirse. I see what you're doing. How dare you? How freaking dare you? There we go. Put it there. That's decent. So, I've talked about. I showed you. On the other vibe stream, I showed you bismuth, like Lizzie's bismuth. This is my bismuth. It looks completely different. It's very crystalline. And if you look at the bottom, this is the way it was poured. I also had a piece that chipped off. It was chipped off when I got it, but it lets you see the inside, which is a purple color. Saoirse, you're a pain in my ass, but I love you. This will cool down eventually. All my other ones are in here. I can rotate them so you can see them. I already talked about what ones I have. These are the amethysts. This is the mysterious black shiny rock. This is the rose quartz point, and then this is the quartz point I don't actually know what it is, but it has a little clear part in the middle. Saoirse, I give up. I really... Ugh. That's a pain in the butt, Look. Sorry about that. I have so many things. I have 3 different necklaces that, granted, were all gotten off Wish by my ex, because we're still very good friends, and I appreciate him. And I have a amethyst necklace, which is very pretty, and I love it. It looks very nice. I have a rose quartz necklace. Once again, it's a little harder to see, but I like this one too. I think I wear this one most often. And then I have this one, which was just listed as black. And I've seen places online that list ones that look just like this as obsidian. I'm not going to claim it as obsidian. It could just as well just be like a dyed quartz. You don't know? So I wear this one least often. But I like all of them, and they're very pretty and nice. I like the energy I have on my desk right now. It's really great because it's just all of it. Usually I keep, other than the gems, because you can't keep them in the sunlight. It'll fade some of them. It'll make some of them brittle. But what I do keep on my windowsills, I keep the little skull man. I keep the rose petals. A little thing that says "Just Breathe" as a reminder because I have anxiety and constantly need that. I have a bunch of essential oils. I have lavender. I use this one and put it on the inside of my mask, so while I'm going about my day, it smells like lavender. It's nice. Peppermint. Peppermint's very strong. It's much smaller than the other ones for obvious reasons. And then I have sweet orange. And then I have one more because I like apples. And apple is one of the scents that I wanted more than anything. So, you know, I have that. Very happy with myself right now. I'm also very, very hungry. I never get hungry until I'm on stream, and then suddenly my stomach's like, you haven't eaten today. You're streaming right now. You should probably eat. And I never want to. What the F? Whatever. I have tea to fill me up. Still very hot. My coffee, my coffee maker, my little one with the tiny carafe, that one heats it up enough to make tea, but then it cools down relatively quickly. The water thing that I definitely, isn't Ash's, it's definitely mine. Definitely they didn't leave it down here, and Lizzie and I have been using it ever since. Keeps it hot for way longer. The steam's going up really weird. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's all like a solid tube. It's very cool. I want to drink my tea! You can't force me to eat. You don't even eat. How dare you? Ugh. Ew, that's a pain. Hi, 99! I really like the music I have in the back right now. It's a groove. Maybe I will eat. But all I have in the room right now is freaking, is freaking, ramen. Which I could make, but like, nah. Ash, no. Ash, no. No. Ducky. Don't encourage them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop it. No. Anyway, let's give Ilya and Atlas some head pats. They deserve those. I'll also grab the boys. Oh, cool. My computer's about to die. I was super prepared for that. It's already in place. Sweet. Oh, I feel good. My vibe is astronomical right now, 99. I want to see my little boys. I want to see my little boys. Spray. I missed. Alright. Yeah, some freshly wetted boys. Look how lovely they are. Look how beautiful they are. We love our boys. Woo! More head patch for the boys, because they're free and don't require money. Saoirse. See you. The boys have their own song, because they're special and loved. It's okay, Saoirse. I love you. I see you. I see what you do. I see what you're doing. Is this done yet? I want my tea. I could throw out the tea bag at this point. Tea bag's in there long enough. No. Yeah. Tea bag disposed of. I love this. I'm very happy at the moment. My personal vibes are immaculate. I appreciate the witchy vibe. Cause I don't know. I think a lot of I think I've always thought witchcraft was cool because the way it was like the way you see it as kids, the way you see it as like witches and wizards and like Harry Potter. Like, you just see it as, like, cast magic, do my bidding, I have things coming out of my hands. And, like, of course, you're like, yeah, that's cool. But, like, looking into, like, the real-life roots of witchcraft and what they did and how they, like, would, like, move with the earth and just, like, I think it's interesting, personally. I think it's always been interesting. Because it's just, like, I don't know. Just a bunch of people, you know, just going around. Talking to trees doesn't hurt anybody. They got hurt for it, but you know, I've always thought it was super interesting, so I've been looking into it a lot. Tea ran down the side of my cup. Like, I've always thought it was super neat, cause why wouldn't it be? It's just like witches, and like as I've been looking into it, I like questionably demonic means. I don't think so. I don't think witchcraft is demonic. And I really like the Wicca philosophy of witchcraft, which is basically do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt anyone. You're bad if you hurt people with it, but that's it. And it's like, yes, absolutely. I love that. Do what you want and hurt no one. And like a lot of that too is like if you take something of nature, put something back, you know? It's just a trade, and it's an exchange, and I think that's really neat. And like as I've looked into it, I've also found like a bunch of practical things, like looking into. I've only looked into like a few like flowers, but like the uses of flowers are interesting, like roses. Roses are very skin healthy, and like rose water specifically, which is when you rose water's weird. I don't quite know how to explain it, because if you put rose just in water and then boil it, it's tea. There's a very specific way to make rose water it's kind of distills it a bit, but like rose water is like skin healthy, it's an anti-inflammatory, and then rose in general is antibacterial, it has antidepressive properties, anxiety reducing, lowers stress and cramps, mood balancing, physical healing, and then obviously roses in itself has a lot of like magical connotations to it, like love, self-love, stuff like that. Ironically, the candle that hath been lit is rose and vanilla, and it's just called love, and it smells really good. Also, dried rose petals hold their smell exceedingly well, which is why they're used in a lot of perfumes and scenty things, because they just smell so strongly forever. Also, I looked into dandelion. In dandelion, it stimulates digestion, promotes urination, it detoxes your liver, it contains antioxidants, it regulates blood sugar, immune system boost, reduces cholesterol, anti-inflammatory, prevents UVB damage. So dandelion, a weed that you find everywhere, has so many good properties, and the more I look into like common flowers, the more I see like really 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 cool like things you can do with it, like lavender. I didn't even get to finish lavender. I started looking into it and then I got distracted or something. But it's like good for aromatherapy. Some people use it as a headache remedy, sleep aid, stomach ache treatment, and like teas and stuff. Skin soothing, antidepressant, and it can treat digestive issues, reduces anxiety. Though that part of that might be the aromatherapy part of it. Antibacterial, antifungal. Like even lavender has a ton of properties with it. Lavender also smells very strongly though. And like there's stuff like that with everything. Freaking citrus, like fruits and oranges and stuff like that. Like all of those are just exceedingly good for you. And I think yeah, flowers are complicated. And you don't even think about it a lot of times. You're just like, I'm just gonna drink some tea or eat this. But when you actually look into it, they do a lot. And like historically were used for a lot. Native Americans and other people like that just look to flowers and roots and stuff all the time. And keep in mind when I'm saying the flowers, it's not just the petals. I'm also, on occasion, it's talking about the stalks and the roots, stuff like that. I need to look into chamomile as well, because I know chamomile has a ton of good properties, and those are more well-known, like calming, sleep aid, stuff like that. Anxiety reducing. I've just noticed that through drinking chamomile. I like drinking chamomile before bed or when I'm stressed. And it's really interesting, again on the topic of witchcraft and paganism and all that, how for people who like to learn, you will always have something to learn. You will never, ever, ever stop learning. There's too much for one person to know, ever. You could be practicing for 30 years and still be learning. It's very cool. It is like a power up. Fire flower, yeah. I mean, why not, right? Flowers by themselves, and just plants in general, are incredibly interesting because they're so often overlooked. Which is why I've super duper enjoyed looking into them. Because I just think they're super interesting, you know? And like, the earth has so many things to offer us. And I've always felt better drinking things like tea. I feel better drinking tea than I do with coffee. I really do. I love coffee, and I drink coffee constantly. But also, like, if I have too much coffee, it makes me depressed. It's too much. It's just, or I get tired. Just from the crash. But with stuff like teas, I actually feel better after drinking it, and I'm like, okay, I can go about my day now. It's very different. And like stuff that are made more naturally, like when you feel that normally, like when you have a dish that's made with fresh broccoli and like fresh greens, homemade like pasta, stuff like that. Those just usually make you feel better. They taste better. They're just better. And that's reflected a lot, and you can really tell. And it's very interesting. Because when I've been eating a lot of like greens and a lot of fruits, which are my personal favorite, I eat a lot of fruit. And then suddenly I eat something unhealthy, like let's say like a Twinkie. Like, I just feel bad after, tired and gross and just not good. Because, like, fresh things and, like, natural things just give you so much more energy inherently. And what it is, like, it's good energy. It's burnable energy. It's energy your body's prepared for. A lot of processed things are different. They have a lot more calories, so technically more energy. But it's not processed the same. It's not felt right. And a lot of times it'll just, like, make you just not feel that good. Hi, Dino. Nice to see you again. And Ducky, I know. You should drink more water. Water is good for you. Exclamation point, hydrate. I do have tea and water over here. Yeah, Ducky, you need to eat too. It's important for, like, survival. But, yeah, it's all incredibly interesting. And, a thing for you is a lot of times, once again, relating back to paganism, when people do spells, of whatever they're doing, first of all, never take energy from yourself. You're gonna basically just, like, be all tired out after. They, sometimes they would take, like, live things, like flowers, stuff like that, use the energy from those, which is why, you know, or in more extreme cases, people would take, you know, like, animals, sacrifices, which is awful and horrible, but it is the reason why. It's just, like, for energy, for spells, or sacrifices, obviously, as you would know, were commonly used for, just as, like, offerings, which, I find amusing, because as a person who has been researching paganism to a degree, and I find it very interesting, I also look into people who talk about deities being, higher beings that they talk to, some of which being the Greek gods, some of which being, older ones, some of them being Egyptian gods, some of them, the Christian, like, there are Christian witches, they exist, which sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? But, Christian witches talk to, like, the archangels and Lucifer. People also have, demonic, I think you could still call it a deity, so they speak with demons. That's its own, like, thing. It's incredibly interesting to look at it, and, something odd, first of all, is, I've noticed when looking at people's accounts of speaking with deities and things, it seems that every religion exists. At least from what they've said, and, like, they're aware of each other, like, in the astral plane, which has been talked about by, like, very, like, meditative people for forever. It's just like a plane of existence where, like, all of the spiritual everything is, as far as I'm aware. And it's really funny because, like, it seems like everything's there, and, they're aware of each other. And I feel like, to a degree, it plays in with my belief that if enough people believe in something, that it can take on an energy of its own. Like when you believe in yourself and you suddenly can do the thing you've been trying to do and couldn't before. It's stuff like that. But one of my favorite things I've seen, that, like, while looking through it, is that, Christian witches, who, confer with Jesus, he apparently, and other pagans, completely separate people who don't even talk to each other but still speak with deities, and, like, non-Christian witches, like, ones who go towards Greek mythology, every single deity I've seen, like, people who say accounts, every single one who brings up Jesus refers to him as the wine guy, like it's a party trick, and it makes me laugh every single time I see it, because I've seen ones who also confer with Jesus on their own, like the Christian witches, and he rants about being known as the wine guy, and once again, true or false, it is hysterical to me. It is so funny to see this and just be like, ah, Jesus. Also, suppose people who work with Jesus, as a deity, also are, he doesn't like knowing that people think he's white, because he's not. Jesus was never white. The Jesus that everyone recognizes as Jesus, the white guy with the beard and the curly brown hair, That was frickin' Da Vinci's gay lover. That's an Italian twink. That's a gay man. It's just like, no, he was not white. He was from the Middle East. I've talked about this before and I'll talk about it again. Jesus isn't white. Santa isn't black. It's just where they're from. Read a book. That's it. Magic man walk on lake. Magic man get nailed to stick. Magic man live. All hail Magic Man. I love that. That's amazing. But I love that Jesus is referred to as the wine guy. Another interesting thing I've seen when looking at people who speak to deities is a lot of them say, first of all, that the Christian God, they don't refer to him as a god, they just refer to him as an entity. Every one I've seen says that the Christian God is not only a malevolent or like a bad entity, but he's locked away somewhere. I've heard some say that he's locked within the sun and held there by archangels, which is ironic. I've just always thought that was super interesting. My hair's all weird over here. But I've thought that was really interesting. And I mean, if you look at the Bible and the supposed word of God, a lot of that sucks. It's like, if a man flirts with your wife, you could beat her when he did it. Or, if your wife cheats on you, you can stone her to death and have no repercussions. You can just kill a person. That's fine. Also, all of the 7 deadly sins, while some of them can be bad in excess, like, everyone's gonna do them. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get jealous sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna want to eat more because food tastes good and it's a good thing. Sloth. Sometimes you're sleepy and want to be lazy. Lazy days are a human thing. You want to do that. It's self-care. Like, if you look at all of them, like, the 7 deadly sins, for the most part, lust, it's biological. It is biological for you to be lustful. It's how you reproduce. It's how we exist as a species. You were programmed to be horny. That's just a thing. You can't stop that. That's not a sin. That's biology. Like, all of the 7 deadly sins are just human things that you do a lot. And it's like, you can't stop yourself forever. Exactly. Having a job. Oh, you're sleepy? You want to sleep more than like 4 hours? Illegal. You're gonna go to hell because you sleep too much. No. You're gonna go to hell if you kill someone. If you believe in hell, anyway. If you believe in that, why would you go for sleeping too much when people could get away with murder as long as they confess and God forgives their sins? Seriously? People rape, torture, murder, steal, do all these horrible things. But you know, if they repent, they confess, they get off scot-free. But oh no, you slept late? You ate too much? You got horny because a girl was hot? I'm sorry? Exactly. For the right reasons, anything is fine. It's just, a lot of it just doesn't make sense, personally. Big old gulp. Like, a lot of Christianity is very confusing and backwards. And also, I will say, like, Jesus made alcohol out of water. And I think impregnated a prostitute, I believe. So, like, why do you see him as this big, crazy, upstanding dude when no. Like, he's a cool dude and he's awesome, but like, you can't just be like, you're going to hell because you're drinking. Jesus turned water to wine. Oh, you're going to hell for having premarital sex. Once again, prostitute. Exactly, pretty much. Jesus is a party guy. That's not what I'm gonna say. He's one partying dude. But it's just, I don't know, the whole thing just seems ridiculous and overblown. And, like, people who use the Bible to support homophobia, ooh, that's a whole nother level. It doesn't say hate the gays. And, like, first of all, one singular line. That's what they're using. One line of the Bible. One line. And that's what they're saying. Oh, I hate homos for this one line. The one line, through a lot of freaking, through a ton of, like, translation and just, like, misunderstandings, it says man will not lay with boy. But, man will not lay with boy, as in, don't be a pedophile. But it was, I think, like, updated versions of the Bible kind of had boy and man interchangeable. So what they changed it to be is man will not, they meant it to be like man will not lay with man. But it doesn't even say that. It doesn't even say, don't be gay, you shouldn't do this. It says, don't be a pedophile. Pedophile. Don't F a small child, you gross man. That's it. That's all it says. That's all it is. That's all it is. But nope. I hate the gays. I was like, really? Really? Why? That's what you should be doing with your time. Not helping society. Hate the gays, right? You know, just because that's a thing to do. Also, hi, Benzo. How you doing today? But, oh my goodness. People scare me. Yes, continue watching video. Oh, that's cute. It's just, I don't know. It's insane. I have to look up something real quick. Alright, sorry. That's fun, actually. While I was shuffling the cards, a card fell out while I was talking about, you know, hate the gays, oh, it's stupid. And, you know, I looked up what it meant, because that's what I do. That's a thing that happens. Oh, my hair. I can see it, and it's bothering me. Flip. Work with me here, Chief. Come on. We're not doing this. Stick together. Stick with the program. There we go. It's slightly better, I guess. But anyway, the card that fell out was a, if y'all are curious, Five of Cups. And it's like, it may seem as if the world has only storms to offer, but dark clouds always part. You will feel joy again. Which means, hopefully, the gays will get rights, keep rights, be happy. Let's hope, right? Why not? What else are you gonna do? Gays are people too. Yeah, oh yeah. All the cups. All the cups, Shy. But it seems like for the most part the cups are positive things. Swords are usually negative. Like, let me go and read off a random cups. The Queen of Cups trusts her intuition above all else and offers a port in the storm for weary souls. Listen to your inner voices and follow your heart. When all else fails, it will lead you true. Listen to your intuition. Versus a Swords, which is, Seven of Swords says, you are at risk of being deceived. Take stock of those around you. What are their intentions? Be cautious in the following months, and you will surely avoid a dangerous schemer. So cups are usually very positive. Swords are very negative. It seems like pentacles are neutral. It's like every other one is a positive or a negative one, and it seems like, I think that's the same for wands. Wands are very, from looking at it, wands are very positive, but in a moderate type of way, because cups are just like, yes, absolutely, 100%. And then swords are very negative, pentacles are very iffy. Suit of wands is like moderately positive, like positive things are going to happen. Like things are coming. So stuff like that. Bento, oof. Yeah. And then the major arcana are all like wild cards, but those are like demanding. Those are demanding something. Concerned bean noises? Something was very loud. I love messing with the cards. By the way, how I usually do it is I'll just shuffle them back and forth like this until one falls out. And usually, because I'm very exact with it, when I go to do it, like that, just something will fall out. This one is... What is it? Who are you? I don't know who you are. I've seen this card several times, but I still never remember what it is. It is a major arcana, which I was talking about. It is Judgment. Judgment looks within for absolution, shedding time-worn insecurities and guilt. You should forgive yourself or past mistakes, heal old wounds, and start anew. I think Tommy got this one. So that's a good example. It's telling you just like, leave your past behind and try again. It'll be better. Like, you're fine. Here's another one. I just opened randomly too. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is... The Hanged Man relinquishes control, sacrificing himself to the judgment of the world. Sometimes the best strategy is a swift retreat. Take time to regroup and re-examine your options. Like a lot, they all are very exact. All of the minor arcana, for the most part, provide answers, and are good for like questions. But if you get a major, it's telling you something. Pretty much always, it's like, just do this. This is what your purpose is right now. Let me find another one. I like talking about the major arcanas. They're interesting. I like them. I get Temperance a lot because I'm impatient as hell, and that card literally says fuck off and calm down, you're fine. That's basically what it means. It's just like, you're too excited. Ease up. I'm not finding... Oh, the Devil. Alright. Let's look at the Devil. This one's reversed. The devil loses influence over his flock as the chains of bondage drop from his tight grasp. It is time to clean house, purge the things that harm you from your life, and take back your power. Yeah, I know, right? What is patience? I don't know. Ask Temperance. Also, when I say Temperance, I think of, like, Temperance Brennan from Bones, the show, which is an excellent show, by the way. Oh. Got the same card I got last night. Interesting. I like playing with them. They're shiny, and they appeal to my goblin brain. I'm amused by them. Snap snack. Oh, whoa. Yeah, once again, anyone who's just like vibing and chat and chilling, if you have any questions for the cards, I like using them. I enjoy them. I enjoy calling people out. That is one of my favorite things to do with them, because they are unforgiving. That's a word for it, unforgiving. Also, I could also look into more flowers and tell you guys what they mean, because I enjoy it. I could finish looking into lavender. You're not dumb. So let me look. So I said aromatherapy, headache remedy, sleep aid, stomachache treatment, skin soothing, antidepressant, digestive issues, anxiety reduction, antibacterial, antifungal. Apparently, could relieve asthma symptoms. Because of the anti-inflammatory effects of lavender, it may also improve bronchial asthma. A study on mice published in July 2014 in the journal Life Sciences found that lavender essential oil had a positive impact on respiratory health, relieving allergic inflammation and mucus hyperplasia. Alright, I don't think I have anti-inflammatory written in here. A lot of them have similar, I guess, similar effects. Skin soothing, antibacterial, antifungal. Pen work, please. Anti-inflammatory. Helps asthma. Interesting. Hey, Snappy. Alright, I have questions, so I'll pause for a moment and then cards. Alright. Will my beginning to trust more lead to good, bad, or both? Alright. Let's try trusting people more, a good or bad thing. Jeez. The whole everything just tried to fly out of my hand. Alright. That's a major arcana, the moon. Oh yeah, I should probably show you the card you got. Listen to this lo-fi, it's Wonderwall. Love that. I love that I recognize that. Let me see what the moon is. It's interesting that you got a major while asking a question like that. The moon. The moon creates illusions in the dead of night, obscuring truth and casting long shadows. Do not ignore your inner voice. Trust your intuition to lead you true, and the darkness will fade. And looking at the context of asking if trusting people is a good idea means trust your intuition. If a person seems bad, they probably are. And if you think a person is good, then believe in that. There is no answer to whether it will be right or wrong. It's all about you. That seems like a pretty good answer. And I have to do it for Ducky. Trusting people lead to good or bad. Alright. Pentacles. Oh, KJ, oof. How's that hangover going for you, buddy? Pentacles talk about money a lot, but that doesn't always, it's not always what it means. So the official thing written down for Four of Pentacles is you may be entering a new age of financial stability, but take care it does not lead to greed. Do not clutch so tightly to your possessions. Money is important, but so are your personal relationships. And with it talking about that, don't hold on so much to the past. Focus on now and focus on what you've developed. Once again, trusting people is never a given. But take care and make sure, take care to not let your previous encounters affect how you trust people and interact with people now. Is your ironic/stoic attitude going to affect your future? Alright. Six of Swords. Once again, I should probably show you the sword card. Six of Swords. A necessary transition lies ahead of you. In order to move forward, you'll have to leave things behind. Letting go may be difficult, but shedding the weight will leave you feeling free. I suppose that means you may have to shed that to move forward. But, you know. May not affect you well in the future. Mayhaps. I still have the pictures of KJ's reading from last night. I have not sent them to you again, KJ, but I do have them. I like the noise. They're very hard. It sounds almost metallic. Yeah, love you, KJ. Feel better soon, hon. Okay, now Hey, Kairu! Trying to listen really hard to the song and figure it out now. Clickage. Aw, this playlist doesn't even link to the original artist. What the heck, man? It auto-played, so, like, it wasn't intended, but, like, what the hell? How dare you? How dare you not let me check? A bunch of these are just, like... It did say a bunch of these are, like, 80s, 90s hits, though. Because we heard freaking Wonderwall earlier. And there will be no protesting of plugs, or else you shall be plugged again! Mods, do it again! What's up, Kairu? We're talking about paganism, and witchcraft, and tarot cards, and people are asking questions, and then the cards are giving answers. And I know you don't exactly believe in that, but it's fun for me to do, and it catches you right in the throat. And anyway, once again, the cards give good advice, whether they're real or not. Every single card has good advice to be taken. Because they're all like, just, you know, don't be impulsive, be good, trust your relationships, stuff like that. I like them. Hi, Danny! What's up? Yeah, it is. It is set to Kanto. I actually need to fix that real quick. Hold on. I'll do that right now. Because I call him Kairu at this point, and still having it as Kanto is dumb. Nightbot. Love fixing that midstream. Log in. Why am I not logged in? How dare you? Commands. Custom. There it is. It is now exclamation point Kairu. Submit. There we go. There we go. All is well and ends well. Fair enough, Kairu. Shuffles playing cards. Fun fact, people can also do readings with normal playing cards, because that's originally what tarot were. So like, you can have a normal deck. You don't need a tarot deck. I just like my tarot deck because it's from one of my favorite games and I enjoy it. It's like phones, man. I always hear voices in them. Well, despite not believing in them, for fun, do you have a question you'd like to ask it? A few examples are greatest strength, greatest weakness, what should you beware of? Thank you, Shy. What should you beware of? Some of the ones that were asked earlier are, let me look up at them because I forgot. Is, will beginning to trust more lead to good or bad or both? And two people asked that question, and two very different and personalized answers came up, and I enjoyed it. Alright, what should you be aware of, Kairu? And it's okay, I know you don't believe in them, and I'm not gonna ever push belief on you, because that's wrong. That's what Christians do, and that's why people hate Christians, or diehard Christians, so much. And, like, they're freaking Christian witches, so, like, why does witchcraft have to be evil? But be aware of. Oh, that didn't go in right. Let's see. Alright. Cups. This one means to, I believe it means in, tense, stressful situations, of which sometimes there's just a dispute of some kind, remain diplomatic. Never let your emotions overwhelm what your sense should tell you. Sub-purchase. My lord, imagine if it did say sub-purchase. But nah. Don't let your emotions overwhelm your sense. Remain diplomatic. Ah! I didn't even get to shuffle. Who are you? Why did you come out? I didn't shuffle it. You just fell out. Fine. What do you mean, bossy? Jesus. Knight of Swords reversed. Dear God. Oh, apparently I'm reading this one as well. The Knight of Swords lacks direction, using his excess energy to lash out blindly at any in his way. Maintain your focus and consider who you may be leaving behind. Now is not the time to abandon plans. Dear Lord. Jesus. Fucking hell. Thanks. Cool. Didn't appreciate that. Fair enough. Yeah. Sub-purges are a pain in the ass. What will your greatest challenge be? That's fun. I love that. Alright, what will Ducky's greatest challenge be? Love when half the deck almost falls out of my hands. Alright. Six of Pentacles. Oh, apparently the Chariot was, Wheel of Fortune was under it. Oh well. We ignore the bottom one, typically. No, not you. Alright. Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Embrace the spirit of charity, trusting that what you put out into the world will return to you tenfold. Meaning, be gracious and don't worry about it. Remember, the kindness you put out will return to you. Don't be scared. Also 99 mood. Also, I'll check Wheel of Fortune, because that's a major. Just for the hell of it. I don't usually pay attention to the bottom one. The wheel turns endlessly with the passage of time, changing fortunes as if by a whim. Take heart, you are still the guardian of your own fate. Work hard and life will provide the rest. So trust that the kindness you put out will return to you and go with it. Work hard and things will go your way. Which again, is good advice. You're gonna be God. That is a lot of quacks. Where's your corner? Did you get called out again there, Ducky? Did it hit you right in the throat? In the throat? Okay. Once again, went to shuffle, another card fell out. Oof. It is easy to feel overwhelmed by responsibility, and your struggles have started to negatively affect you. Look for areas in your life that are out of balance. Bringing them in line may help relieve your stress. Yeah, that Ducky, that one was for you. Not only was it like trust and things, but it'll be fine, but like, oof, that one came at you. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, and your struggles have negatively affected you. Look for what you need to change, man. I didn't even ask for that one. That one just came out. That one wanted your attention. You okay there, Ducky? What is my greatest fault? I'm gonna do one for me, because I'm curious. Because we did weaknesses, but faults and weaknesses are different. My greatest fault, like in personality, as a person. I swear to God, if I get the temperance card, I will be so mad. Oh, hello. Alright, we have 7 of Swords. Who are you? I would also like to point out that the moon tried to come out, but I pushed it back in before thinking about it. 7 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Upright. You're at risk of being deceived. Take stock of those around you. What are your intentions? What are their intentions, rather? Oh, Joy! My greatest fault is that I push for the good in people and ignore the bad, and I get deceived. Because I think everyone is good when everyone is not. Yeah. And alright, 99. What can you learn from your past? They keep doing this, but I can't count this. It's just a mess. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Ducky. Don't worry about it. It didn't happen. Everything's fine. Hi, how are you? Cups. Cups are usually positive. That's interesting. What can you learn from your past? Fair enough. Alright. New love is in your future, built on a strong foundation of trust, harmony, and understanding. Encourage and embrace this bond. Old troubles will fall in the face of your combined strength. Guess what you can learn from your past is things are better now and will be better. And it won't return to that. I guess that's what I get from the card. Once again, I don't know much about your past, but whether that hits or not. That is really cool. I love that. I don't know much about Persona, but that just makes me think of a couple of the ones I do know. That's interesting. I didn't know that. What should you focus on in the future? Alright, that's an interesting one. What should you focus on in the future? Alright, Ducky. Well. Jesus. That's a good card. That's a really nice card. You got the Lovers, and not reversed. Oh, hold on. There we go. It's such a beautiful card. Alright, well, I don't know, the Trickster. There isn't no Trickster, but there is the Magician, who is known as a Trickster. The Chariot is one card, and Justice is another card. So you're right about that. Alright, Shaylin, let me see what the Lovers means. What should you focus on in your future? Alright, well, the Lovers means, the Lovers embrace each other, united by the knowledge they are stronger combined. Remember the value of connection and communication. A new partnership may be in your future. So what should you focus on? Just connections with people and maintaining them and taking care of them because they're valuable and important. It is a very pretty card. And then for Ducky as well. What should Ducky focus on in the future? Ask them anything, Danny. If you have a question you'd like to ask, it's usually more personal questions, like strengths, weaknesses, stuff like that. But if you have something to ask about it, go ahead. I'll get to you. Go down. What does Ducky have to focus on in the future? Holding my cards weird. I'm having trouble with this one. Oh, hello. Alright, this one might be a little complicated because they fell out in separate parts. Let me see what they mean. They're both minors. Cup and a Wands. Alright. Page. Page of Cups is a dreamer, always looking toward the future with bright eyes and a full heart. Expect news in the realm of romance and relationships. Good things are coming your way. So, I guess what you should focus on is having hope that things are better. And, 10 of Wands reversed, I believe? Yeah. The world keeps heaping more work upon your shoulders, drowning you under the burden. Consider asking trusted colleagues to help relieve some of the pressure you're facing. So look toward the future and know that it'll be better. And if you feel overwhelmed, talk to people for help. There are people there to help you. Once again, straight for the throat, huh, Ducky? I know particularly that one's gonna get you. Danny, no, that's fine. How can Danny improve himself? Oh, Jesus. Hello. There's two of them. 9 of Wands reversed and a Knight reversed. I think I've already gotten the Knight earlier. Alright. 9 of Wands reversed. You may be feeling taken advantage of in your daily life, or like your recent decisions have come under unnecessary fire. This paranoia is in your mind, and it may be keeping you from meeting your goals. Try to trust others. So, how to improve is to have trust in yourself. And Knight of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed says, The Knight of Swords lacks direction, using his excess energy to lash out blindly at any in his way. Maintain your focus and consider who you may be leaving behind. Now is not the time to abandon plans. So that one is just stay focused and be aware of everything you're doing. Don't forget certain parts. Just focus. Alright, that's an interesting one. What do other people see you as? Alright, Ducky. How do other people see Ducky? That's a good question. Wow, you were weird. Okay. Page of Swords reversed. The Page of Swords is too hasty, entering freely into projects which do not benefit him. Carefully consider the information you receive in the immediate future. Do not rush into things. So that would mean people see you as someone who is not necessarily impulsive, but hasty to make decisions and push away things that could benefit you. Oh, so did the card resonate with you then, Danny? They tend to do that. Hello, Page of Wands. Who are you? Why'd you fly out? Page of Wands also just flew out. And it says, the Page of Wands uses his enthusiasm and communication skills to embark on new adventures. Channel your energy constructively. The world needs visionaries like you, but you must stay focused. And this one flew out while I was looking at Danny's message, so I would assume that would be for you. And bye, Kairu. I hope you were amused, even if you don't believe in this kind of stuff. It's a very good card, Danny. What could you benefit from? Alright. What could Ducky benefit from? Whoa. Four of Cups reversed. You may have isolated yourself from others, closing your eyes to new opportunities and experiences. It's time to end your self-imposed exile. Engage yourself in the world and your heart will soar. So, what could you benefit from? You'd benefit from stopping isolating yourself and, like, actually communicating and letting people help you, Ducky. That's totally what it's saying. Hi, Silver! Silva, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Whether you listen to the cards, it's your opinion, or your choice, but you're just asking for advice and it's giving it. And, how are you doing today, Silver? I am, we got a whole lot of witchy things going on. It's a blast. We got, right now we're doing tarot cards and people are asking questions and I'm telling them what the card came out means. Aw. My tea is getting so cold. I'm glad you could catch a stream too. It's nice to see you. Ducky. Yeah, you could benefit from opening up to others and stop exiling yourself when you feel like you're emotional. I think my favorite kind of call-outs are the ones that, are the ones I have no context for. For the people I don't know super well, but have cards that resonate with them. I like those a lot. Those are fun. By the way, Silver, if you have a question, like a general life question, like, what's my greatest weakness? What's my greatest strength? What could I benefit from? What should I look out for? And would like to ask, I can do it for you. Is trusting people worth it in the long run? I mean, I already know that answer, but for Ducky. That's odd. Ducky, guess who got 10 of Wands reversed again? The world keeps heaping more work upon your shoulders, drowning you under the burden. Consider asking trusted colleagues to help relieve some of the pressure you're facing. Open up to people and ask for help. This has happened twice, Ducky. Twice. We do love some. We adore the silver. How you feel about the double card wombo combo, Ducky? Yeah. I mean, you asked. You got an answer. Twice. I'm still hungry. I have yet to get food. I need to put out the candle. This one's Lizzie's and I don't want to use it all up. I also need to remember to trim the wicks next time. It's getting too big. What is your greatest weakness? Alright. What is Silver's greatest weakness? Oh, alright. Knocked out a heap. 2 pentacles. This is the card, by the way. Balance is the key to any successful venture, and you may soon find your hands full. Manage your time well and prioritize responsibilities. If you pull off this juggling act, you'll be a star. Your greatest weakness is that you have trouble finding balance. You focus too much on one thing. Once again, don't know if that resonates with you, but perhaps it does. Yeah. Volume down. Volume down. There we go. I'm gonna have my chat up on the side because I know there's a lot of chat issues on occasion, so if it messes up, I'm gonna be able to see it. If you do have any other questions, I can also answer those. Should you trust yourself, Ducky? Alright. This is also a recurring card. Alright. Well, guess who got Knight of Swords reversed? Knight of Swords reversed. It lacks direction, using its excess energy to lash out blindly any in its way. Maintain focus and consider who you may be leaving behind. Now is not the time to abandon plans. Think about it. Should you trust yourself? You can't let your indecision and your own insecurity make you stop believing everything. You have to focus and listen to yourself, but only when you realize what you're saying is correct. You know what's insecurity and what's actually true. So just pay attention to that and consider every option. Alright. Should Shy ask more questions about how people are feeling, or just reach out more often? Should I reach out more often? The World reversed. Seems like a very fitting card for you. Alright. The World reversed. The world strays from its path just before its final goals are met. Something holds it back. You may be lacking closure. Don't risk losing your way when your journey is almost at its end. I think it's saying that don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself, and don't be scared. Alright. Should Ducky reach out more often? That one was a hard one. Ducky. Third time's the charm, Ducky. Ten of Wands reverse. Consider asking trusted colleagues to help relieve some of the pressure you're facing. Reach out, Ducky, when you need help. That's all it's saying. Reach out when you need help. Third time on that card. And it's not even like there's no chance for it to have been rotated, because what I've been doing also is I do this and then I rotate them. So some of them rotate and some of them don't, and then I push them back together. So all of them have been rotated at some point or another. You should do your homework, Kermit, but I can't say anything because I also have stuff to do that I haven't for like days. Anyway, do you have any questions for the cards? Because it's calling people out without mercy. I need to move these because it's getting a little darker outside and thus making my face way too bright. There we go. That's better. Ducky, you want to ask another question and get the same exact card as an answer? Because, dang, it's ruthless. Alright, I was looking at your message and another card fell out, Ducky. Let's see what this one says. This one's Knight of Swords again, but this one's upright, which is interesting. Knight of Swords, upright. The Knight of Swords cuts through all opposition, striking fast to the heart of the matter. There may be strife in your future. Stay true to your goals, and trouble will become a distant memory. I think that one was the cards talking about itself. Striking fast to the heart of the matter. While I'm talking about how you keep getting the same card, it's literally just saying, do it, Ducky, do it, do it, do it. Oh, well, I wouldn't say that's true, but thank you, Kermit. That's very sweet. I love how a card fell out just to say, yeah, I know I'm being ruthless, but I'm being ruthless for a reason, Ducky. It's out for blood. Do you even have a neck left, or is it just like your spine? You guys are sweet. Hello? Okay. Another card fell out while I was shuffling. Magician, but it fell out sideways, so I don't know which way it goes. The magician, both definitions are, the magician makes real that which is unreal, manifesting desires from nothingness. But it also manipulates and obscures the truth. Their honeyed words seem like hope in the haze. Be wary of lies from the mouths of charismatic charmers. They will not keep their promises. I think both of these resonate with me, both definitions. Because the second half of the first definition is now is the time to take action before all comes to naught. Stay focused, you have a job to do. Huh. Alright, how should you view yourself? How should Ducky view themselves? And it's on the floor. Ace of Wands. Okay. Wands. Ace of Wands. Inspiration has struck. If you have been considering a new project, now is the time to start. Embrace your creative energy and turn it into action. Feed the flames of your passion. You've been feeling better about yourself, right? In that way, it's telling you to keep going. You should work towards loving yourself. And it takes time, but you should start. You should keep doing it because it's worth it. Feed it and tell yourself that you are lovely and wonderful and good because you are. Hey, slightly is a start, right? Three of Wands also just fell out, and it says, it is time to expand your horizons. Your current plans are well on their way to success. Take this time to look for new opportunities to help reach your goals. Keep trying, Ducky. Alright, Shy, how should you view yourself? Almost dropped him. Five of Swords reversed. Alright. You have grown weary with the constant conflict in your life and eagerly await its end. Now is the time to let go and move on, allowing these battles to become a distant memory. So it's saying you should veer yourself on now and not on your past mistakes. That one hit. From what I know, that one. Ah! All of the cards. No, don't fall, please, I beg. Hashtag Derpy Legends raid. That's hello. Hi everybody. Greetings everyone. How is everyone doing today? Thank you. That's very, 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 very kind. Welcome. Hi, greetings. Welcome everyone who's new. Derpy G. I was wondering who the other one was. Welcome. Thank you so much, Felipe. Thank you, Derpy G. And for everyone who is new, hello. How are you doing? My name is Caitlin, or Lovely Fire Bouquet. I stream twice a day on Wednesdays and Saturdays if I can, and every so often, like today, I'll pepper in a random stream in between if I'm feeling it. Sometimes I do vibe streams, which is like this, where I talk to chat. Sometimes I'll have a purpose, like today I'm doing a lot of tarot card readings, which is what people are asking for. Whether you believe in that or not, it's up to you. It's fun for me, and I enjoy doing it. And then sometimes I will do gaming streams, where obviously I play games and talk to chat. And I'm a bit of a chaotic mess on the best of days, but if you guys wouldn't mind staying, if this sounds like something you'd be happy with, then don't be afraid to join the bouquet. Welcome, everyone. Wow, I was not expecting that. Thank you so much, and thank you to my mods for plugging the raiders, the leaders of said raid. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay, like I said, today is a little different. Today I'm doing tarot cards. Not a lot of people might be invested in that, but they've also been coming for people's throats. Oh, Felipe, you're too kind. And everyone who's in my stream, if you haven't subbed to Felipe yet, do so. And go show that love to Derpy G as well. Alright. Ducky, how should you look at what you've done in the past? Alright. So how should you view it? Ah, that flew out. Hello. 9 of Swords. Alrighty. Oh, Wonderwall's playing again. Alright, 9 of Swords. Worries have been keeping you up at night, and you may be focusing too much on fear. The anxiety will fade, and you will finally rest easy. The situation is only temporary. I think that means, it was horrible, and it was awful, and it was bad, but it's still in the past, and you can rest easy now, because that's where it will stay. Hello there, Conroy. How are you doing? And thank you, Derpy G. I appreciate that. That's a wonderful compliment. Yep, once again, straight for the throat, Ducky. If anyone else has any questions you'd like to ask, there's no specific set of questions. The tarot, if you ask me, they're usually personal ones, though. So, like, your greatest weakness, your greatest strength, what should you beware of, or, like, they're asking how they should view their past, if they should reach out more. Just general personal questions. So if you would like to ask any of those, I'd be happy to do them for you. I very much enjoy using the tarot cards. I find it to be very fun. I'm a baby. I'm a little baby witch, if you would say that. I've been looking into paganism, because I like researching. It's interesting. I like looking into herbs and flowers. I like crystals because my roommate in the dorm here has a lot of them. I hope she doesn't mind me touching her amethyst. And I liked them because they're pretty shiny rocks, and I'm a goblin, typically a dice goblin, D&D, but you know. I think it's interesting, so I've been researching. And bye-bye, Conroy! And I hope to see you. Have a lovely day. And what are your strengths? Yeah. Let's talk about what you need to work on. Yeah, sometimes the cards are like, sometimes you'll ask it a question and it'll give a direct answer, and then sometimes it tells you stuff you need to work on that is unrelated to your question at all. That happened more than once. Man, God, I'm not used to having like 15 people in stream right now. That is a lot of people. Thank you. That's, holy cow. Thank you again for that raid. Also, side note, you know how I introduced myself and it seemed very rehearsed, even though it was a little messed up? I have a notepad because I realized that I don't introduce myself well under the immediate, oh god, I'm being raided. So it's like... So I literally have a little notepad, like a file on my computer that's just like, I pre-wrote. Tarot cards are a more sophisticated 8-ball. Kinda, yeah! Except, like, in 8-ball, it's like, yes, no. Tarot cards are like, what should I work on? And then it brings up your trauma directly. It's, oh my god, it's really funny. Oh. Hello, who are you? Judgment again. Alright. Odd. Seen Judgment quite a few times during this stream, haven't we? I don't know who it would be referring to, but Judgment looks within for absolution, shedding time-worn insecurities and guilt. You should forgive yourself of past mistakes, heal old wounds, and start anew. Talking about trauma again, and that card pops up. Oh, I don't know whose throat it came for. Might be everybody. Ah, fair enough. That is a good point, Ash. No shame in doing that. If you DM me or just like come down and are just like, hey, answer this question, I will do that because I love these cards. And look at them. They're just so beautiful. The art on them is just gorgeous. The art on them is absolutely astounding. Alright. Get some good rest, Felipe. Love you, man. Thank you again. It is Ash. You are correct, Danny. Oh, derpy, that's a mood. It's just like, if Felipe has food, I hope he enjoys it, and if he hasn't eaten, I hope he does. Because I haven't eaten today. But it's fine, I'm on stream, I have an excuse. I don't want to eat on stream, even though I do that all the time, which is why I don't want to. It's also really awkward to eat on stream, because eating noises are gross, and I hate eating noises, so if I were to eat and then make noise, it would be awful. Then again, I'm not gaming, so I could just mute for a moment while I take a bite, but you know. Fight me, Ducky. Food may be good for me, however, I am on stream and I don't like eating on stream. Also, a lot of the time it's not like a refusal to eat, I just forget sometimes. I'm just like, I'm hungry and I haven't eaten anything. Unfortunate. Also, while we're here, I just glanced back and saw Ilya and Atla, and I need to give them pats because they are lovable and amazing and deserve all of the head pats the universe can offer. Look at them. Look how cute and precious they are. Look at this little plague doctor man. Look how small he is. His lantern glows in the dark. Look how cute he is. He's adorable. He is rotund. He is a thick man. Also, his significantly taller nurse girlfriend. She's so much taller than him, and I love it so much. It's so cute. No! No. I still need to edit that command. Head pats are free. There is no money needed to give them head pats. My mods don't listen to me. Specifically Saoirse, and likes to make commands that are like, $5 per head pat. No. Their head pats are free. They deserve all the head pats the world can offer. Oh my goodness. Ash, bad timing. Ash. They are precious. I love them. Ash, you know, how about, you know what I like in my subs? Despair. Despair and sorrow. Look at my necklaces. Look how pretty they are. Hold on. Ah! No, don't get tangled. That would be bad. I love that they're all at different heights. Like, even if I pull them all together, they're all completely different. It looks like a wind chime, almost. That would be cool. Like a mobile, but it's just these. That would be so pretty. Have the same shit. Wow, you're right. Rowlets are pretty rotund. Thickums. And why do you need to know what I like on subs, Ash? You wouldn't happen to be getting me one, would you? Cretin. Charlatan. Monster! Rar. I just did the rar and I'm like, should I grab the cat ears? I could. There's a possibility. No reason. Fight me, Ducky. Fight me. Oh, wait, you can't because you're in the UK and I'm in, unfortunately, America. There's nothing you can do about it. Ash, I'm a little more scared of. Also, side note, this is random, but look at all my lovely little gel pens in my little bag that I have assigned to them because I will lose them otherwise. Alright, go get your food. Don't forget to hydrate yourself too. Hydration is important. There we go, I'll do that. I want to sing, but I don't know what. Or risk your kneecap. Not my kneecaps, no. Ham any cheese that isn't American cheese, because American cheese is gross. Or turkey. Onions, mayo, shredded lettuce. Also peppers sometimes, as long as it's not the banana ones. I like spicy peppers. Jalapenos. Don't take my kneecaps, please. Ducky, you tried to make me! Cretin. How dare you. I gotta push these away again because it's getting too bright. Every time it gets darker, I just move, because I have two lamps that are facing toward me, and they're LEDs. So every time it gets freaking darker, I just have to turn them more away from me, so they're facing the wall. So I still have light, but less. Oh goodness, this is coming off. Ah! I knocked over my honey. Too much, there we go. One of them's clipped to my bed, and one of them's just on the desk, so. I'm vibing. I'm living the life. Living the dream. Getting some hydration because hydration is important. Man, I need to mess with so many commands because Saoirse she either is like, ha ha ha, donate $5 for head pats, or alternatively, she's like, oh, here's the dono link in one of 30 commands. No, I don't want people to donate. That's the whole point of it just being in the description at the very bottom, other than tags, which I've just started doing. Because no, I don't need people to donate. Money is nice and it's appreciated, and I mean, without donos, I wouldn't have those two, but like, you don't need to dono. I'm fine. I can handle it. I'll function. Though I will say, as a technicality, I will say this. Once again, not supporting donos ever, but I will say this, like, I technically don't have a job. My job is school right now. I'm focusing solely and 100% on school. And, like, as a technicality, stream is my only income. So, like, it does help go towards them and groceries. And I like not having to ask my parents for, like, hey, can you put money in so I can, like, buy bread today? Like, I do like that power. I like not bothering them because I love my mom. And, like, they already have to feed my 2 little siblings. I don't want them to feed me, too. I mean, granted, they wouldn't have to for a very long time because I started my account with, like, easily, like, $400 in it, something like that. And I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot of food. Especially when I have the dining cart. Excuse me. So I don't need to buy much other than, like, milk and bread and peanut butter. But, it's nice. I don't know. It's nice not... No, don't donate to Kate. That's what I'm saying is I don't condone it. I'm just saying it is nice to not bother my parents because I love them. I need to call them, actually. I haven't called them at all. But no, don't do that. That's... In other words, don't donate. But for those of you who do, I am very, very appreciative. That's it. That's all that means. That's it. No. No. Do not... No liquidating of assets. It's not happening. Schlurps tea. We vibe. No! Shy. Cretins. Absolute cretins, the lot of you. I love you, but no. No! Stop. How dare. Cretins, the lot of ya. How could I have such such awful mods? How dare you? How dare you betray me like this? No. I win. Vibes happily. I'm getting a little tired, so I'm probably gonna have to end stream relatively soon. But, side note, I love that one of Ash's streams is in my recommended right now. No, that's not, no. Oh, I have 20 likes on stream. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that's really nice. I just noticed that. I love that. Thank you. I'm so happy with this. No, Ducky. Ducky, I will donate to you again, I swear. Oh, the yawns are aggressive today. Stop! I will donate again, I swear. Don't do that. Don't tempt fate. Don't push me. I will push harder. I will be direct with my attack. No mercy. Hey, no. I certainly slept. I actually slept too long. Lizzie, truth be told, Lizzie's sleep schedule, my roomie, is very, very different from mine, so my preferred time to sleep, which would be like, you know, anywhere between 11 and like, I'd say like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning at the absolute latest. But Lizzie, and then I sleep until like 8 or 9 in the morning, depending. But Lizzie tends to fall asleep at like 4 to 6 a.m. and then sleep straight on through noon. Just because of when their classes and everything. And I personally, I match the sleep schedule of the person I'm rooming with. Somewhat unintentionally, but also as just like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to just be up and be loud and wake them up in the morning. So I have a very bad sleep schedule. I woke up at, for the last 2 days, I've woken up at like 11:25, which is bad. Yeah, Ducky, you need to go to bed earlier. Yeah, Ash. You also have a very, very late sleep schedule. So my sleep schedule is a little effed up right now. I think I'm gonna try and fix it because I have class at 9:30 and I need to wake up at minimum like 8:30. I typically wake up at 6 to 7:30 so I can do my work and then get ready and then go to class. I have a very weird sleep schedule. So I might just start popping in headphones at a specific hour and then just going to bed that way. And then saying, fuck it, I cannot stay up any longer because sleep is important and I get it at the exact wrong times. And I'm always so tired at like 5 p.m. Like, I always want to nap. It is obnoxious. I really need to fix it. I really do. I can do better. I can do better. Popping like a glow stick. Also, this is absolutely random, and it has no connection to anything other than the fact that I wanted a witchy vibe today, so I put on my favorite dark green dress, because I look good in green. And I think I look cute. And I will support that, because I like this dress a lot. Look at it, look at it. It's all uneven on the bottom. It's like one side's way longer than the other, and if I spin, it goes out, and it's cute, and I want to show it because it's adorable. Look at it. Look at me spin! My leggings. I've never been a curtsy person. I'd definitely be more of just like a freaking, I don't actually know how to professionally that. I definitely bow more than I would curtsy. Curtsying's boring. It's just like, ooh, look at my flowy dress. Nah, why would I do that? Beyblade. Wow, can't speak English. Yikes. Hey Snappy, I love you. Wow, I cannot stop yawning. I think on that note, I might want to end stream for today. Which means time for us to look for a raid target. Gotta support our friends. Our streaming companions. Actually, while I'm here, let me do something real quick. There we go. Yoink. Alright, let's see who's live. Alrighty. Let's do this one. I don't, remember rating them recently, so this will be fun. So let's get that raid hashtag ready, because I'm gonna pass out on stream if I'm not careful, dear lord. That would be awful. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out and just talking and vibing with me, and realistically, this is a very different stream. I literally just did tarot card readings, which is abnormal for me. I would not normally do that. So, I'm very, very thankful you guys are here. And I'm thankful that you guys will support me, even when this stream was very much for me more than anyone else. Because I just felt like streaming today. I normally wouldn't stream today. But thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate y'all endlessly. Y'all mean the world. So, hashtag LFB raid. Let me make sure I have the correct link, because I'm consistently scared I will grab the wrong one, so I grab it like 3 times over. Thank you guys for being here. I love y'all. Now, remember, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in that raid. Bye-bye, y'all!